The gate drops, round number 3 out. They're all going to try to get inside. Pistol Pete showing Texas side by side. It's going to be Lonkarovich on the CW. Getting to turn number 1 out in front. He's got Texas right behind him. It's Lonkarovich, Texas, and Zagars running 1, 2, and 3. Roop right in the middle now in the Honda. They work their way through the inside loop. Leone swoops by Roop. They work it into the final turn now. It's still Lonkarovich and Texas 1 and 2. Zagars, Roop, Harris, and then Larry and Patterson. They bring it home at the line. It's going to be Lonkarovich, Texas, and Zagars, followed by Roop, Leone, Harris, Larry, and Patterson. Breaking out they come. Carmody on the inside, trying to hold the ball. Spanky Campbell working hard, but it looks like it's going to be Kenny Amon out in front, turn number 1. And we lose a couple. Williams goes down, and look at this. We got Carmody and Amon side by side, turn 3. It's going to be Amon holding on Carmody Campbell. And here comes Tomac and Robbins. They work their way into turn number 4. Bringing it home. Carmody dives underneath, but Amon holds them off. They go to the mountain jump, stroking it home. It's going to be Amon and Tomac, Amon, Carmody, Campbell, Robbins, and Madden. And I'm not sure exactly who got the win at that line. The judge is going to make that a 7 and under. Little ladies of BMX, Monica Kelly from the outside for Flying Wheels has got it cooking. Monica Kelly trying to show them how it's done as she puts it into turn number 1. Down the backstretch she goes, holding on to a big lead is the Flying Wheels of Monica Kelly in the second spot. Right now, number 67, that's Dawn Stickle. But Stickle bites the dust. It looks like we got a couple of them down, and I can't see who that is in the second spot now. Monica Kelly out in front and stroking through turn number 4. Going to bring home a national win for Flying Wheels.
Come on, James.
I believe that is Tiffany Young in the second spot. And I missed the third.
If you grab him to drag him.
Coming out of the gate now, moto number 504, 11-year-old girls coming from the outside, Jessica Tolles. It's going to be Tolles coming out strong as she moves to turn number 1. Jessica Tolles out of Florida is cooking right now as she builds up a massive lead coming out of the second turn. Behind her now, number 79, Becky Delory. It is Tolles and Delory, followed by number 37, Michelle Daniel. Daniel getting some heat right now from Laura Baker as they go into the final turn. But out in front with the bright blue Cyclocraft shirt on, coming home, Jessica Tolles out of Florida, gonna take the win. Becky, the 13-year-old girls break it out of the gate, and on the inside, number 7, Chekowitz, gonna take the early lead.
Go, Michelle! Break it up!
Going into turn number 1. Christine Anderson from Factory Huts makes the big dive and takes the lead coming out of turn number 2. It is now Anderson, followed by Sobel, and then Chekowitz. It is Anderson, Sobel, Chekowitz, and then Tara Pearson running 4th. They got it single filed in the top 4 places coming out of the final turn. Anderson slams the door, builds up her lead again coming down the sprint line, and it's going to be Christine Anderson. Chekowitz trying to hold on. It'll be Anderson with the win for Factory Huts. And Pauline Gary, please go to scoring. 14-year-old girls main events off and running. They're underway. Number 1 inside, Julie Lindsay with the twin team doing it to it, showing you why. Lindsay, McKenzie on the move outside. And then Carter in that order as they come to the tower. Lindsay, McKenzie, Carter, 1, 2, 3. Danishek on the outside. Number 5 National moving into their 3rd spot as they come by the tower. Amy Moore out of Georgia. It's Lindsay, McKenzie, Moore, Danishek. 1, 2, 3, 4 as they go for home. Woo, Julie Lindsay just blowing the comp away. Look at the win factor. Wow. McKenzie for 2nd, Moore, and Danishek. 10-year-old girls breaking out. DJ on the inside trying to beat him to the corner. It's going to be Desjardins and Tedesco and Robertson side by side going into turn number 1. Robin is Jordan. Out in front, Tedesco looking to snipe on the inside. As they break it out of turn number 2, it is going to be Tedesco and DJ side by side. Robertson looking for something to happen up front. In the 4th spot is Ronnie Caruso. It is still DJ and Tedesco side by side working out of turn number 4. DJ keeps the inside hotline. Tedesco puts the legs to work. It's going to be a sprint right to the wire. It's going to be DJ out front, Tedesco, Robertson, and then Caruso. Good race, ladies. They're moving into 13 and under cruiser class. Whole shot goes to Franklin on the inside. It's Franklin over to jump first. Missouri outside as they go to the turn. As they come through, it's Franklin followed by Missouri in that order as they come around the turns. Mark Franklin with today's sponsor, CW, Missouri, followed by Sally, followed by Theodore, Lincourt, Hatfield, Lyons, and Wall. As they go to the final turns, it's going to be Mark Franklin looking to make it a perfect on the day. As they come for home, it'll be Franklin, no problem. Missouri in the 2nd. Sally and Theodore Dyson for 4th. I don't know. Wow. Well, here they come out of the gate. This looks like a Grand National main event. It's going to be CW's Jared Justice grabbing the lead. It is Justice. No, it's Ciancio coming from the outside. Old Judge just put it to him, and he's got himself about a bike length out in front. It's Ciancio, Justice, Godey, and Cable running 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, Godey almost loses his way. Let's Cable close in on him. They come out of turn number 4 right now, and it looks like Jared Justice got his sights set on Judge Ciancio. They bring it over to be Ciancio for profile. CW is Jared Justice, Michael Godey, and then Murray's. 18 to 24-year-old cruiser main event. Who's going to get there first? It doesn't look like anybody's going to get there alone, but it's going to be Palmer for Diamondback from the outside. It is Palmer and Dome, Connecticut and Canada running 1 and 2. Diamondback out in front in the name of Rick Palmer. Look at Dome make the move, goes alongside. Jika and Sieber doing it out for 3rd right now as they go into turn number 4. Bringing it out, it's still Rick Palmer with a mini lead. Up the mountain, stroking down the sprint lane, it'll be Palmer, Doan, Jika, and Siebert. 1, 2. Well, here they come. 25 to 34-year-old cruiser. Main event dead even coming out. Number 8 trying to get his nose out in front is Monty McClellan, but he's trapped outside. They work it into turn number 2 now so we can pick up the order. It's going to be number 97 out in front, Thompson. It is Thompson followed by Hofford right now. It is Thompson, Hofford, and then it looks like McClellan and Caswell. Out of the final turn and homeward bound, it looks like it's going to be Steve Thompson out of Massachusetts. John Hofford flying for Reggie's, grabbing the... Somebody told me Texas doesn't ride for anybody but Jesus and himself, and right now he's out front doing it for Jesus. It's Texas into the first turn. Harrison comes by on the outside. King and Leary are right there as they come underneath Tomac trying to make a move. But it's Patterson, Texas, Leary chasing down King in the 3rd spot as they come by. Patterson, Texas, King and Leary, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th spot, the Grubbers got a hold of it. Tomac in the 6th. 7th spot just failed. Oh no! Oh boy, we got Mega pile up in the 3rd. Patterson for the win. Tomac the 2nd. The Grubber snatches 3rd. Eddie King gets up. He'll get the 4th. As Sean, Texas, and Harry Leary from the outside proceed. Oh no! We lose one of them down here.
Pedal, Johnny Hart! Pedal! Quick coast!
Iowa bit the dust, but right now it is going to be all Jason Donnell out in front. Donnell cooking right now. Number 5 is Brian Moore. Then it's St. Mary. It is Donnell, Moore, St. Mary. 1, 2, and 3. In the 4th spot, Kyle Hissam trying to reel in St. Mary as they go into turn number 4. They get it out of the turn, single file, straightening it out and bringing it home. Jason Donnell for this weekend's co-sponsor, CW, takes the win for St. Mary trying to hold on.
Oh, well.
10 experts out inside. Number 3X, Mitch Watkins for profile. He's got it going. Right next door to him, it looks like Craig Russell. It is going to be Watkins and Russell now coming down into turn number 2 with Patio hanging on to the 3rd spot. And it looks like Roger, the Z Moore, getting caught in the loose stop. Slides into the 4th spot and falls back just a hair. Russell trying to hold off Taddeo. Everybody trying to reel in Watkins for profile. They bring it off the final turn, stroking it home. We got him in the bunch. It's going to be a sprint to the wire, and it looks like Russell and Watkins going to cross side by side. Taddeo takes the 3rd. Moore settles for the 4th. We'll have to let the judges call the 1st. 5:24, the novice class breaking out, closing in and out in front. Number 012, that says got to be Campbell McMillan. McMillan now, gets down a little bit low. The big swoop move goes to him, and I believe that is David Krim out of Pennsylvania. Oh, no, we got him piling up. It's going to be Krim, McMillan, and Impola running 1, 2, and 3 with number 98, Chad Clark, running in the 4th spot. Campbell McMillan out of Canada, showing the guys how to go around this track, trying to hang tough as they come out of turn number 4. And it looks like bringing it home, crossing the little white pipe. It's going to be moving into 13 expert class, first straightaway. Where is it going to come from? All over the place. Oh, Cunningham, national number 1, takes it over, followed by Franklin into the turn. It's Cunningham, Franklin, Mazzoy's on the move, but on the outside is Willis. As they come by, we lost one. In and around, it's Cunningham, Franklin, Chris Willis, Aaron Sally, Todd Lyons, Farrell ends the 1. Oh, tough break for Mazzoy. He's down and out of it. Turning for home, factory swing rider, national number 1, Lawan Cunningham. Franklin will take the 2nd, Willis the 3rd, 4th spot will go to Sally, I think. I don't know. Lyons may have got there. If he's not, he got the 5th. 13-year-old novices are in the gate. Main 5-3-0. Neil Cambronero out of New York. Out of Puerto Rico, Milton Ferguera. Chris. Now the rest, nope, I'll take that back. I'll stay where I'm at. Vladimir Garris, New York. Stephen Pierce, New York. Now this main event, watch them fly. 95, 97, let's reverse it and go to 97, Neil Cambronero and Ferguera in that order. Cambronero, New York, Ferguera, Puerto Rico. As they come through it, it's Cambronero, Ferguera, number 6-0 and 5-6. 6-0 in the 3rd is Chris Martin. I wonder why I'm being told as they go through it. It's Cambronero, Ferguera, Martin. How do you like that? That's just the order they're written on my sheet. Maybe the scores knew something. Coming for home, Cambronero, Ferguera, Martin, 1, 2, and 3. I'm trying to pull the 4th. Martin got the 4th. Who got my 3rd? Jersey. Scott Palmer out of Canada. Brad Birdwell, Alabama. Ronnie Rue out of California. Dave Cook out of Georgia. I get to yell now. Out of Ohio, Andy Gallagher. 14 experts, let them fly. And fly they do out of the first straightaway. They come 14 experts. You got, looks like Trent Gardner, but on the outside, McPherson turns the corner. McPherson on the outside of CW flag leads the way. 42 moving up into the 2nd spot as they come underneath. You got Palmer. It's McPherson, followed by Palmer. Gardner back on the move in the 4th spot. As they come through to the final turn for home, it's going to be Bob McPherson taking it all in. Palmer for the 2nd. Looks like... 15 experts breaking out. Nobody too clean. Hayden trying to get his nose out in front for Diamondback. It's going to be Hayden with a mini lead out there. He gets swooped on the outside by Mike Kittiakolis. It's now Kittiakolis, Hayden, 1 and 2 with Stinson running 3rd. Stinson looking for the inside, can't find the room. It's still going to be Kinneapolis and Hayden side by side. Stinson running in the third spot. Darius Brown having a little trouble getting the wheels turning. They get off the final turn, and it's going to be Hayden snaking around the outside, grabbing the lead. As they go on home, it's going to be Hayden, Kinneapolis, Stinson, and Darius Brown, with Rhodes following up. And we're going to go to moto number 530. Kick it down, come out and hit the dirt. Griggs on the outside, but it's going to be Davis on the inside. It's Davis and Griggs side by side with Hendler in the hunt. Hendler making a dive, can't quite get there. Moves to the inside of Griggs, but it's still Doug Davis out in front. It's going to be Davis, Hendler, Griggs running 1, 2, and 3. Hendler bails out, takes part of the herd with him, and it's all Doug Davis now with Billy Griggs in the second spot. As they move it out of the final turn, it's going to be Doug Davis grabbing the win. Billy Griggs going to take the second spot. Casano's going to have to settle for the fourth spot. I think that was Walgamuth taking the third. George Justice breaking it out. McGee inside. Travis McGee gets the hold of it. Justice in the second spot. Kinneapolis, Ciancio battling for third. Kinneapolis as they come by. It's Jared Justice, Travis McGee, Tom Kinneapolis, Judd Ciancio, Rusty Cable. Woo, heavy heat in this one. Final turn action. CW, co-sponsor, turning it for home is going to be Jared Justice. McGee out of the vector shot for the second. Kinneapolis out of the Whitmans for third. Profile Ciancio. It's Chica outside on the inside. The Diamondback colors of Rick Palmer. It's Palmer and Chica in Cocoon. Cigars. Don't know where you're from, Rich. I want to say California, but heck yeah. Maine 540. Brokers. Doesn't get any better than this. Here they come, the Pro Cruisers. It's Roof out of the outside gate, Patterson inside. They go to the turn, it's going to be Patterson looking for it. Patterson's there, coming from the outside. It looks like Clark coming, it is. As they come by, it's Patterson. Roof moving underneath the Clark in the turn. Roof sneaks into the second, Leone's on the move in third. It's Patterson, Roof, Leone, and Clark. 1, 2, 3, 4 as they go for home. Nobody's going to catch up with Patterson from here as they come in. Patterson, Leone, Roof, and Clark in that order. This is a 7 and under open main event. First straightaway, where's it going to be? We got those 2 4s out there doing it again. It's number 4. Frank Gregory on the Buckeye side by side. Stereo 4 is coming at you. Barnes and Gregory, it's Barnes coming out of the turn. Gregory trying to get back to it. Number 8 coming in the third spot. They come by, it's Sam Blanton. There goes Frank Gregory. He takes over the lead. He's out of Toledo. It's Gregory looking to put together a first place trophy with the class. Looking to double goes Gregory. Barnes still holding into the second spot. Sam Blanton trying to hold on to third, and here comes everybody. Number 5, Paul Silverway gets the third. 10 and 11-year-old open class Moto 543 out. Justin Green got a nose on the herd. He's got Shelby James on one side and George Sievers on the other. It's still Justin Green, now George Sievers, then Shelby James running 1, 2, and 3. It is Green, Sievers, James, and then number 52, Jeremy Ketteret running in the fourth spot. George Sievers giving Green all he wants as they go to turn number 4, bringing it out. It's still going to be Diamondbacks, Justin Green. Here comes George Sievers on the CW. In the sprint, it's going to be Justin Green, George Sievers, Shelby James, and Jeremy Ketteret. Moto number 544, 12 and 13-year-old open class in the gate. Out of Canada, Justin Wall. From New Jersey, Greg Mazoy. From Maryland, Chris Willis. Out of Rhode Island, Robbie Lincourt. Out of New Jersey, Mark Zalewski. From Georgia, Shan Hatfield. From New Jersey, Doug Luton. And out of Canada, Mike Gallivan. Team managers, please make sure you get your team sheets to the announcer's tower. Breaking out of the gate and storming out in front.